Guys, like what I do here. We do this Monday through Thursday. We go over cover news stories. Okay, I can speak English. We cover news stories, entertainment stories. If you like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to go above and beyond that, become a member as little as $5. All right, so Disney earning boosted by Moana 2. Disney Plus lost 700,000 subscribers, Christ, as streaming business swings to another profit. 700,000. That is absurd. Like, what? Okay. Domestic theme parks operating income hurt by hurricane expense in financial Q1. Yeah, I'm sure it's the hurricane. Animated blockbuster Moana 2 put wind into Disney's sales for the last 3 months of 2024. The sequel's strong showing at the box office, along with another profitable quarter for Disney Plus and Hulu, helped the Mouse House beat Wall Street's forecast for revenue and earnings. Disney Entertainment streaming business comprising of Disney Plus and Hulu delivered on the second straight profitable quarter, with operating income at $293 million on a revenue of $6.07 billion, up 9%. And the flagship Disney Plus service lost a net of 700,000 customers worldwide. Not as bad as the analysts anticipated. I don't know how you spin this into a positive light. You lost 700,000 customers. While Hulu gained 1.6 million, better than expected, coming after a price increase went into effect in October. Okay? Overall, Disney reported a revenue of $24.69 billion, up 5% year over year, and 31% growth in total segment operating income of $5.1 billion for the first fiscal quarter of 2025. The 3 months ended on December 28th, 2024, and the media giant reported net income was $2.55 billion, up 34%, translating to adjusted earnings per share 1.76, up 44% from a year earlier. Analysts also had projected revenue for $24.55 billion and adjusted for EPS of 1.43. Our results this quarter demonstrate Disney's creative and financial strengths as it advances strategic and innovates set in motion over the past 2 years. Disney CEO Bob Iger said in prepared remarks, quote, overall, this quarter proved that to be strong at the start of the fiscal year, we remain confident in our strategy for continued growth. Now, if you guys missed, I made a video about how Disney bullies movie theater, how they keep their guys in the big theaters, and how they come out with 12, 13, 14 movies a year. So when that other movie dies off, they have their next movie slid into that bigger theaters and basically cannibalizing theaters because their movies are not doing very good. Okay. But they're taking the biggest openings of these movie theaters. So Sonic had more viewers, but yet they had less theaters. Okay. Because less people are going to actually the movies and less people are watching Disney movies in the theater. So Moana did this one movie that did much better overall than the other 9 movies that they had come out all last year. So for a full year fiscal of 2025, Disney reiterated that they expected to deliver a high single-digit adjust for EPS growth, along with roughly $15 billion in cash provided by operation. It's still focusing on entertainment streaming unit, i.e. Disney Plus and Hulu, and turned it in about $1 billion operating income for year ending in September of 2025. On an earnings call, Iger told analysts, we actually are very pleased with where we are subwised for Disney Plus and Hulu. They lost 700,000, but because of Hulu, they got 1.6, okay? 1.6 million. So as you know, we took prices up significantly and fair recently and expected the churn would be significantly greater. So imagine this, right? They lost 700,000 because they raised the price, but they gained 1.6 from Hulu at a higher price. So they now covered and doubled what they did before, basically, because they lost 700,000, but they got 1.6 at the higher price, right? They don't care. They don't care. Okay. They're still profitable and turned out to deliver numbers that were better than we expect. Okay. He said that combination of Disney Plus and Hulu available together in a price discount bundle actually regrew subs modestly in the quarter. In addition, Iger said that Disney is making enhancements to the streaming platforms, including cracking down on password sharing, that will enable us to lower churn and continue to grow subs. A bright spot for Disney Entertainment Division for the year ended 2024 quarter, content sales and licensing revenue jumped 34% to $2.2 billion, and operating income came at $312 million versus a loss of $224 million a year ago. Now, Disney said that driven by the performance of Moana 2, which to date has topped a $1 billion global at the box office. Original 2016 Moana has been streamed more than 1 billion hours on Disney Plus day and date last year, and almost streamed film in the U.S. for the second year in a row, per Nielsen. It says, quote, the improvement for operating results as due to the higher theatrical distribution reflecting on the strong performance of Moana 2. And the current quarter, Disney said announcing earnings. The current quarter also includes Mufasa the Lion King, which is not doing very good, I don't think. I would have to look that up. And the prior year quarter includes The Marvels and Wish. The Marvels bombed at the box office. They lost $250 million plus Wish lost, I think, another 300 million plus. Iger taught that the quarter's outstanding box office performance from our studios, which is noted production of the top 3 grossing movies of 2024. Inside Out 2, Deadpool Wolverine, and Moana 2. Now, again, I repeat, 10 movies a year come out, minimum. 3 movies will make money. Their 3 movies that came out this year surpassed the 3 movies that normally, because you get 2 movies that make money, but not a dramatic a lot. Inside Out blew up. Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine blew up. And then Moana, all 3 movies are over $1 billion. So just think, they could put 14, 15 movies out. And because they have these 3 movies, it covered the cost of all these. In addition to improving profitability in the entertainment streaming business, Iger said it took to an important step to advance ESPN's digital strategy by adding ESPN title to Disney Plus, and this is why they got their extra boosts. Okay, results at Disney domestic linear TV business, which includes ABC, cable nets, and FX and Disney Channel, were flat for the quarter, with $2.2 billion in revenue, operating income of $837 million. In the period of linear domestic units, increased the programming and production costs primarily due to the higher average cost mixed of programming at ABC. Reflecting the impact of 2023's guild strike on a prior year quarter, international linear revenue was down minus 31%. Okay. In Disney's sports division, ESPN revenue rose 8% to $4.81 billion, and operating income was also 15% to $228 million. For the fiscal quarter 2, the company said sports segment operating income will also eventually impact by approximately $100 million due to college sports, which is another big, huge thing. Additional NFL playoff game, along with $50 million of exiting of Venue Sports joint venture at Disney, also formed by Fox Corp and Warner Bros. Discovery. So Disney Experience division revenue up 3%, $9.4 billion, and operating income at $3.1 billion, a flat fiscal. Let's see here. Iger also comments that the Experience segment demonstrates the endurance appeal to the continued investing strategy across the globe. With the formation of the Star India joint venture, of which Disney owns 37% of the company, has also changed how it reports certain part of the business. And for starters, Disney no longer reports Disney Plus Hotstar India. They basically folded over there as part of the direct-to-consumer streaming business. And remember, a couple years ago, they gave it away for like 36 cents or gave it away for free over in India. Well, now those have canceled, or no people are doing it. So they're like, oh yeah, we're just not going to talk about it. Revisited numbers for September 2024 quarter shifted 2.6 million customers into Disney Plus international subscribers line. Disney Plus Global closed out last year with 124.6 million subs, down 700,000 sequentially. That 700,000 is probably from the India thing that they did, right? Because they gave it away and now they're down. Okay. So they included 1.5 million loss internationally. There you go. Okay. To 67.8 million. And 800,000 gain in the U.S. and Canada for 56.8 million, which is the Hulu/ESPN type of stuff. So for the March quarter, the company also forecasting another modest decline in a total Disney Plus subscribers compared to fiscal quarter 1. Let's see here. Meanwhile, Disney's complete buyout for Comcast 1/3 stake in Hulu is still pending, and Hulu had 53.6 million total consumers at the year's end, up from 52, so they were up 1.6 million prior quarter, and the number of Hulu customers with live TV packages remain unchanged at 4.6 last month. Disney announced the deal with the pay TV streaming provider Fubo. Is that how you say that? Fubo? Combined with Hulu Plus live TV with Fubo operations in the joint venue. They're also trying to team up with Max, I believe now, if I'm not mistaken. With the fiscal year of quarter 1 2025 reports that Disney no longer reporting fiscal info for its combined direct consumer streaming business. They got to hide numbers. You know what I mean? They got to hide that stuff. It's also until now, ESPN Plus financials are consolidated in Disney's sports segment, right? So they don't want to show you because they're way down on ESPN. So they just kind of combine them into a different section, right? So for year-over-year quarter, ESPN Plus dropped 700,000 subs to stand to 24.9 million. So look, overall, Disney, regardless of how many people do not like Disney, right, for whatever reason, if it's politically, if it's because you don't like what they're doing or what they're doing, they're making money. They still make money off the theme parks, right? They still make a lot of money off of the movies, even with 2/3 of the movies not making money, right? So let me go real quick to Box Office Mojo and look up some stuff here. Even with, right, we have 3 movies here. Okay, I think Mufasa, The Lion King, 653 million. Now the budget for this thing, I believe, is like 280. So they've made money. They made about $100 million in profit for Mufasa, The Lion King. Okay, then you have Deadpool, right? Then you got Deadpool, where the last one, this movie made a ridiculous amount of money, 1.3 billion, okay, for Deadpool and Wolverine, 636 million. They made their money back and beyond, okay? They basically made their budget back off of opening weekend, opening $211 million, right? So they made great money off of that. Then you got Moana, and then you have Inside Out 2, if I'm not mistaken, right? You have Inside Out 2. Where else we got here? Yeah, Moana 2. They made $1 billion as well. Okay, so they've made about $400 to $600 million off of that movie. Okay, and then you have Inside Out 2, which I believe also broke. Inside Out 2, yeah, 1.6 billion. So if Deadpool failed, let's say Deadpool didn't make money, and let's say Moana didn't make money, right? Inside Out 2 alone made all the money back, and they could operate for the next like 2 years if they really wanted to, right? And that's how the movie industry works, right? They make a crap ton of money. So it's a numbers game, okay? The more money, the more movies they make, the better opportunity they have, but more movies don't make money than they do make. But if you get that one movie, you get that one piece of entertainment, that's a hit. That's why you look at companies in the video game space. When you look at Sony, or you look at Xbox, or you look at EA, where they're pumping out game after game underneath their first party titles. If one doesn't make it, but one does, it counters the other one, right? Because it's all going to the same spot. But in the movie industry, it's much more lucrative, right, to be a part of that one film. And Disney made 3 movies last year that made $1 billion. And if you go back and watch that other video that I had 2 weeks ago talking about the movie industry with Sonic and whatnot, and how Disney basically is cannibalizing the actual movie theaters and killing them because they hold hostage these theaters because they want their movies in the biggest theaters in the place. And when they fail, when 7 movies of Disney go into theaters and they don't make money and they're just taking up space, these other smaller movies, these other production companies, these other produced movies don't make money because Disney is cannibalizing the actual spot where they go. So this is just a little information. I know a lot of people don't give a shit about this type of stuff, but as a person that I go to Disney, I'm an annual pass holder here because it's just so much to do. And for the price that we pay for to all the stuff that we can do, I follow Disney a lot. I'm not a stockholder in any way, shape, or form, but I do enjoy going to the park with my kid and whatnot. So I like to follow this stuff. I like to follow theme park stuff. So if you like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to go above and beyond that, become a member as little as $5. Let me know what you guys think about Disney. Do you think Disney can turn around where they actually have better movies again? Have they made that turn? Right? Have they put out more entertaining pieces of I haven't heard Inside Out 2 we watched wasn't woke in any way, shape, or way or form, right? Deadpool 2, or Deadpool, sorry, and Wolverine was a good movie. Entertaining. Wasn't great, but it was a good movie. Haven't seen Moana 2, but I hear good things about it. But let me know your thoughts and comments in the section down below. Please make sure you share, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Krebsy says, 2025 is going to be rough for Disney. Disney Plus is having issues. Movies are also meh, especially with Snow White coming. Multiple parks and Big Four have a major renovation. Epic Universe is opening. Yeah, they're gonna be hurting this year for sure. Not only are they hurting because of Epic Universe opening up, but they're having problems with the construction that's going on in the parks right now for Disney, Krebsy. Not even talking about the movie, right? But they do have good movies coming out, right? I mean, I shouldn't say good movies. They have a big lineup. They have 13 films coming out, I believe, this year, if I'm not mistaken. I think Disney has, I'm pretty sure they have 13 films coming out this year. Let's see here. I think they have 12 or 13 movies just off the Disney publishing. Let's see, a list of Disney films coming out. We looked at this a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Let me scroll down. Yeah. So 2025, they got Captain America: Brave New World. Probably going to bomb, not going to make it money. Snow White, probably going to bomb, not going to make money. Okay. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Road Trip. I don't know what the hell that is. Probably not going to not make good money. Okay. I'm not even going to look at the 20th Century Fox ones. Just looking at the Marvel Studios / Walt Disney Pictures. Okay. Then you got Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts comes out in May. Think about this for a second. Captain America is so bad, they started advertising for Fantastic Four before they started advertising for Thunderbolt. Okay. Just think about that for a second, okay? Think about that. Thunderbolts is coming out before Fantastic Four, and yet we've already seen a trailer for Fantastic Four before the newest trailer for Thunderbolts, okay? So we got Brave New World, not going to make money. Snow White's probably going to bomb. Thunderbolts probably going to not do very well. Lilo and Stitch could be on the cusp. The live-action Lilo and Stitch coming out just 2 weeks after Thunderbolts, okay? Probably not going to do very well. ELO, which is the new Pixar, I think, animation, that might be a hit, that might be a miss. Let's just say it's a miss, okay, in this scenario. Then you have Fantastic Four. Then you got Freakier Friday. Then you got Tron Ares, okay? Then you got The Predator Badlands. That's 20th Century Fox, though. Then you got Zootopia 2. Then you have Avatar coming out at the very end here, the next Avatar film. So let's just say all the other movies bomb. You get Avatar, that's going to make money for them, guaranteed. That's $1 billion guaranteed, okay? Then you get, let's say, Fantastic Four, I think, because of the hype of it, because it could be like the new relaunch, I guess, of the Marvel Universe over here. That could be number 2. And then you got the other Pixar or Zootopia is that third film, okay? But I think Avatar alone will make up for the entire movie of Walt Disney Pictures, right? That's how big it is to have that many films coming out and that one film to make you the money. So they could bomb. Every movie could just fail at the box office, but Avatar at the end of the year is going to make $1 billion, $1.5 billion easy. Easy.